The opening quote of this book, I didn't come to teach you. I came to love you, and love will teach you.
This book will help to understand what wisdom means and how we as humans can enter into the field of wisdom in a natural way. And I think it will change so many lives.
As you read, each chapter unlocks more and more barriers from your mind and opens up your heart more and more to what's possible in your life.
This is an example of just being limitless.
Gary, I met less than a month ago. And I met him, he came to an event called Legendary.
My husband and I went to a legendary event in Utah. And this is where all this magic started happening.
I did not want to go at all. I really didn't want to go. But I told my wife no so many times, and to basically shut her down for the future, I wouldn't have to do any of this stuff anymore.
For those that don't know the backstory for Gary, he was in over 35 years of intense physical agony and spent hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to find every solution possible. Can you describe when it started and what it's like to live in that much pain?
It was a process that my body went through, and it was deterioration and down and down and down and down, to the point where I was having migraines all the time. I was having nosebleeds all the time. My blood pressure was through the roof, and it took a medical doctor to be very blunt with me. She told me, you know, at your age, you will have a major heart attack and you will die, because at your age, people don't have minor heart attacks. Your heart explodes. And I had to make a change in my life, and I did. I went on medication, which covered things, it didn't fix things.
He has two beautiful children he can't spend time with because he's feeling horrible. I want to introduce your kids to everybody.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Garrett and Ashley.
You know, to look at yourself through your loved one's eyes and to not be grumpy and crappy with people.
Whenever you're in pain, you're not the most pleasant person sometimes. You don't have the energy to be around what we're up to doing as a family.
He's always in pain, so, you know, when he's in pain, sometimes he takes it out on you or whatever, when he's upset or cranky because it hurts, because he'd always have headaches.
Our children watch us and our families watch us, and they see. You know, and when you're in pain, it's hard to be pleasant all the time, you know? And he has to focus on work, and he's going, trying to be independent, trying to do everything. And then something beautiful happened. He came for the pulse consultation. We did the Marma. He just went through the whole thing. I took his pulse earlier. We did some stuff. Before, it was like a scale of 0 to 10. How much was it in your head before? Like a 5?
Yeah.
He's like, it's a minor headache. It's a 5 out of 10 pain. When he bent, he could bend about to here. That's his word. We're gonna celebrate with you. Wow, so good! And then now, pain in the head, like on a 0 to 10?
Like a 2.
Like a 2. Let's give a big round of applause. Before this was a 7 and a 4, and now? Gone! Then here the back was like a 2. Gone. The legs was a 7 going into a 9 with a burning sensation, and?
Like a calf.
Yeah.
In my calf is the only place I feel anything. It's just a little bit of burning and it's dissipating.
What did you see before as he was in pain versus now?
Oh wow, I mean, he's a different person. His eyes are bigger, he has a different vibration. The way he was walking, I had never seen him walk so good.
You made a huge step, and now there's a process by how the inflammation can go, and then everything just gets better and better. Who did this?
You did.
No. Whose body is this?
Mine.
So who did it?
I did.
You did this. Yeah, you did it. I was a midwife. You delivered this baby. When there's that much pain, the most natural thing is to go numb so you can survive. You know, that's what all of us do on some level, physical, mental, or emotional, when we have some stress and we don't know how to navigate it. When's the last time you felt this good?
I don't have a memory of it.
You can't remember it. Thank you for taking this moment, because it's like a real sacred moment, you know, to go from that much pain for that many years. You found the ancient secrets. Can you describe what it's like now versus before?
So much has happened in the past month that it's very difficult to describe. I don't have the pain that I had before. Overall, probably a 90% percentile increase or decrease in pain. I still have little things here and there. Dr. Clint told me that, you know, I need to be patient on certain aspects. I'm like, I don't care if I get any better than what I am now. I mean, really, because it's like I can breathe again.
After 35 years of 10 out of 10 pain, first time he's had a month with 90% less pain.
And sleep.
And better sleep. Before, how long would you sleep versus now?
I would sleep anywhere from an hour to like 2.5 hours before I woke up the first time.
And now?
Been able to sleep anywhere between 6 and 8 hours straight.
6 and 8 hours! That's crazy. That changes everything.
He's slept all night. Most of the time he sleeps really well now. And he's been more joyous. He's been around the kids, doing projects.
Now he does more stuff, like play games with us, and like now he's more spiritual and happy and a good mood.
He's enjoying life, and that was my wish for him. He was not open to any of these type of retreats. He would tell me, you know, that's your thing and I respect you, but that's not my thing. He had shut me down so many times that he thought, you know, if I go, it's going to be very loving for you and I want you to be happy.
He said he only came because he thought it'll appease my wife. If I do this one thing, she won't bother me for a long time. That was the reason he came here, in this spirit.
Little did we know that he was going to get a healing from Dr. Clint.
It turned around on me 180%. I got so much more out of this than she did, and she has a better husband because of it.
At the end of the retreat, we left the house, the mansion, and before we got into the car, he grabbed me by the arms and says, he told me, thank you for making me come. And I said, look who's happy now.
His boy, his 12-year-old boy Garrett says when he saw his dad, he's like, I don't even recognize this guy, you know?
Like, I was like, this ain't even the same guy. I'm like, I feel like it's just someone, they threw a mask on him to make it look like it, and they traded him. Because, I mean, it wasn't even the same person. That's what I'm, like, really excited that now I have a new dad, pretty much.
He has time, energy to play, to do all kinds of stuff, take down the playground.
Recently, we just took down our tree house because we've been wanting to do it for so long, but we never did it because my dad's back was hurting or this and that, and then we did it finally. We were able to do that.
I see his true soul coming out. He's happy, he's joyous. He has purpose again.
On a call this last week, he said the main thing is, it's not the pain that was released wasn't the most important thing. Gary said, what's the most important thing is the love that's been unlocked in my heart. He says, my whole what I want changed. Before, all I wanted was to get rid of the pain.
My wish for myself was I want to be pain-free. And it's changed. I want to be able to love better. We're not born into hell. We create our own hell. And mine was pain. The reason he did the Marma on me, I don't think it was because he seen me in pain, physical pain. I think he seen because I was in mental pain. Dr. Clint was able to help me release one, to see what the other was and to understand it and to eliminate it myself. And that's just extremely, extremely powerful.
He says, now what I want to do is live in a space of love. And for him to speak those words.
I really believe that you cannot truly love someone else until you can truly love yourself. When you can love yourself, you open your mind and you open your heart and you can absorb everything around you, be it good or bad. And I choose love. I want to absorb that and release all the anger and fear and everything out in the outside world. I want to release that. And he's been the guide for that.
It's like amazing. It not only affected him, but it ripples out throughout his whole family, his whole community.
Because not only our kids, they notice it, my father-in-law, my mom, all my family is just rippling.
You know, when something good happens, we think, well, how long is it going to last? Well, what if it gets better instead of getting worse? This man is a living, breathing example of that.
He talks about being a skeptic. I don't think he could be as powerful a skeptic as I am of other things and other beliefs and other people and myself as I was. And it's opened my world. I mean, it is extremely powerful.
So today we're going to do the second marma. Before, do you remember how you could bend the very first time?
I was about here.
He was like here. So now already just naturally goes right there. So that's a huge thing. So let's give him a big round of applause. And then from here to here is 20. Okay, let's see what's happening. See yourself actually touching the ground. Go ahead and bend over and see how far you can go this time.
Woo!
What? Touch the floor! Nice! Actually, when is the last time you went running? It's been a while?
It's been a while, but it's not because I can't. It's just painful what I do.
Just painful, yeah. Would you like to run without it having pain?
Yeah.
See yourself running with your kids. Go ahead and open your eyes and just run, but they're in there back. Yeah. Good. How do you feel? Good? Any pain?
Very good.
Very good. What percent less pain?
95% increase.
95% less pain. Let's give him a big round of applause. 95% less pain. Like, what kind of a different life does that mean? Wow. Oh, so cool. And if this is how good things can be in 1 month, imagine 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. You know, what's going to happen? His son will say, wait a minute, is this the same dad?
I invite you to read this book again and again and give it as a gift to whom you love the most. It can change your life forever. I love you. Namaskar.